Chelsea have officially announced Enzo Maresca as their new manager, and this is what he said in his first interview. Make sure you watch the end because Enzo Maresca says some very interesting things and I would love to hear your thoughts about it. So Enzo Maresca starts off by saying, when you join a club like Chelsea, you know it's a club that has to win. For us, we're going to try and do our best to fight and be there with the clubs that in the moment are winning and are fighting to win titles. He also goes on to say that I'm very happy and excited. It will be a fantastic journey and I'm excited to get started with the players as soon as possible. He then continues to talk about the players, saying, I already know all of them, to be honest. I've watched so many games in the last 2 to 3 weeks. Then when asked how Enzo Maresca's first week went at Chelsea, he said it's quite a busy week and that's normal at the beginning. It's always the same. You are trying to get to know all of the people around the training ground and some of the players who are already in, but the feeling is fantastic. And when Enzo Maresca was asked if he had a message to the fans, he then stated, trust the process, trust the idea, be behind the team. For sure we are going to enjoy the journey like every club, like every manager. It will not be easy, but for sure we will enjoy the journey. Enzo Maresca was asked how he felt being an Italian manager coming to Chelsea with such a rich Italian history of players and coaches. He then goes on to say, one of the reasons for sure that I joined. I'm very proud to be an Italian manager here again. Probably there is something between Chelsea as a club, as a family, and the Italian people that works well. My God, is he right about that. Enzo Maresca also elaborated on the importance of fan connection by saying, in this moment, when you join a club, you try to analyse what the club and team needs to improve and do the right things. For me, it's clear that we need to create as soon as possible the right mentality and culture. A culture that the fans can be proud of. This is very important. We're going to try and be an aggressive team on the ball and off the ball, and we need to create this connection between the fans and the club, especially at home. When you have your own fans behind the team pushing, it's like playing with 12 players, and this is what we have to create here. He then ends the interview by saying, I consider Chelsea to be one of the biggest clubs in the world, so I will feel very proud of it. The first thing I saw in this entire interview is Enzo Maresca has aura. But the main points that I got from Enzo Maresca is he is a highly intelligent, very analytical and data-driven manager who does extensive research on patterns of play, tactics, the players he has, the opposition that he's coming up against. As a Chelsea fan, to me, he said all the right things. He wants to come in and win things, he wants to challenge for titles, he understands that we have a squad full of potential and he's very excited by the project. He's also talking about the Italian history at the club and how he's leading into that and he feels very proud of that. He's also tapped into the one thing that Chelsea fans are craving, and that is to rebuild a winning culture at Stamford Bridge. Now, I know that this is his first interview and I don't want to be glazing him, but he comes across very well and I'm super excited to see him start at pre-season with all these players and new systems. But I want to know what you guys think. What did you think of Enzo Maresca's first interview for Chelsea? Were you impressed? Were you not? Let me know in the comments. I love having a conversation with you guys. And if you are new around here, make sure you hit that follow button.